Hey, Lynn and Handsome Seth. How are you? Sorry, I was just trying to get this shared out. And I'm hoping I don't have any internet signal trouble tonight because we've got some big storms developing. Did I pin the link for StreamYard? Great. Thanks, Lynn. Let me remove it because that's not the one I wanted on there. Thank you, Lynn. Can you see and hear me fine, Lynn? Because on mine it's showing that it's turning. Hi, player. Okay, and there's Twinkie.
Hello.
Hey, Twinkie.
Hey.
You got my attention with Cryptid.
What I miss?
Oh, you haven't missed nothing yet. I just started.
What happened to Georgie?
I don't know.
Well,
He's not even answering my deals now, so I guess they went and did something or.
I'm gonna beat him. Well, don't make great.
How is everyone tonight? Hey, Jen. Thank you so much for sharing it. Hi, Mariah. Is it Mariah or Maria? I think I've heard it said a couple of different ways. So we've got awesome group of guys coming on tonight. Tex and Jason from Trinity Cryptid Research. You're definitely going to want to stick around with that. Still, it's got a nice video of my hometown coming out. Can't wait. Yeah, I watched the video that you put up earlier. Hey, Casey. How are you?
Tired.
Tired? Your mama looks tired too.
Jojo, KJ.
Hey, KJ.
Play.
Hey, Joe. Hi, Juanita.
You gonna get a chair? Quit pitching my butt.
God, I'm putting my hand on my knee.
Good. It's a ghost town in my town, Oklahoma. Everything closing early for that virus. Yep, it is here too. Twinkie looks like she's about to hurt somebody.
Your brother-in-law.
What are you doing, Slam?
Don't quit messing with me. I ain't messing with you. Stop.
I'm just going to be getting the hellos and stuff done, and then I'll bring up Tex and Jason. I've got him the link sending, or I've sent the link to him. Hey, Lily.
Hey, Lily.
I'm glad I got to catch a little bit of your live stream today, Lily. Sorry I couldn't be on there longer. Hey, Ghost Catcher. Twinkie, I want to hear it.
You, Casey, get my headphones, please.
Your mama's vacuuming.
She said it makes a vacuuming sound. I have to wear my earbuds.
What makes a vacuum sound?
My computer.
Oh,
Hey, Trey. I don't think I sent y'all a link. Juanita, what part of Oklahoma are you in? You don't have to say your town, just like what big city are you near? I'm right on the Oklahoma border. Oklahoma, Texas. I'm on the Texas side, though. Has anyone seen the Pet Cemetery movie? Yes, all of them. Oh, cool. I was there last year. Mariah's from Florida. Let me send out this other deal real quick. Okay. How was your day, Twinkie?
Very cold, long.
Very cold and long.
Yeah, I had to stay in a refrigerated room all day and make more food.
What is that thing?
Slim is stirring tea. He's making a
Oh,
or in Kool-Aid.
T, did you get the picture I sent or tagged you in earlier?
Me?
Yeah, I told you to show it to Cameron.
He's at work right now.
It was on Facebook. Hey, Rob. Hi, Colleen.
Oops, let me see.
Yeah, we're under a tornado watch from Colleen. Hey, Douglas.
You talking about that roller coaster?
No, that's the one Joe tagged us in, which is a heck no, Joe.
That's more than a heck no.
Hey, J-Ball.
That's more than a heck no. Amy mentioned you or something.
Okay, Rob, just whenever you get ready, you got the link.
Is it the
I got texting them coming up here in just a sec. There's Georgie.
you talking about unsweet tea?
Yeah. I told you to show it to Cameron. Hey,
She
Georgie.
said somebody show this to camera. Look.
She's always teasing me about the unsweet tea.
That's all that's left.
Hey, Judy. Hi, Georgie.
Georgie.
What was that?
You're about an hour late, aren't you? Weren't we supposed to do something today?
Jordan!
Don't you mad at me? No.
I can't hear you.
I'm not mad at you.
You can't hear me.
I want your ear wet.
Shut up.
It's like,
You full of crap.
Georgie.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm fixing my hair tonight.
Uh-huh.
I'm fixing my hair tonight.
Fixing it.
She's gonna put red in it.
Up here, it's like
Oh.
a black cherry, and then it's gonna fade down to an ombre into a bright red.
Oh, cool.
Amy,
Lady wants me to do hers.
I'm trying to support her.
you're supposed to support me and say,
Okay, don't do it, Casey.
She needs to get back blonde, like she's supposed, like her original. God gave her color. Sorry, y'all. I'm venting.
Okay.
Hi, Carol.
When I go put yours in blonde, I'll give you that.
Put your hair.
Why?
I'll give you an earbud. She's trying to put her knee in my butt.
Oh,
Hello, Judy, Carol, and my player. Hot player, you're not supposed. You're supposed to be on my side, player.
Look at Rob. I think red will look great, Casey.
Rob, shut up.
Thank you, KJ, because I am gonna need some toilet paper.
Ow.
Oh, y'all, Cameron called me before he left work this morning, like at 6 o'clock, and he said, "Mom, CVS just got a truckload of toilet paper and stuff. Do you want me to get some?"
It's like everybody just kind of sits around and watches for toilet paper to be delivered. They're like, "Hey, go now!"
So he came home with 2 big old packs of Scott's toilet paper, 2 packs, not one,
Yeah.
2 packs. So we got about 40 rolls,
You're better than me. I got like 7.5.
and he brought
But-
home paper towels and Lysol wipes.
But thanks to a beautiful woman, I will not mention the name. She's in the toilet paper fund. That is hilarious. I love it.
Troll.
Okay, now I'm gonna send this to his I'm gonna text him because he's not getting his email, I don't guess. But we're gonna have the great bearded men on here tonight.
Leon and handsome Seth. For your bunghole? What? I gotta learn to read those before I speak.
That's nasty, Jim. Ain't nobody wants your used toilet paper.
Who said that?
Jim,
Oh, Jim.
don't make me throw up.
Ugh.
I'm
I am not showing that picture on Twinkies. Like, no.
gonna send it to Amy.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell her that was you when you came
Oh,
out.
oh, shut up.
Amy, this was mom when she
She's
came
sending
out.
you a picture, Twinkie.
Okay.
She's trying to say it's me,
Oh Lord.
but it's not.
So everybody got enough toilet paper?
No.
I sent it.
Oh my Lord, Casey, Nicole. Oh
That
my
was mom a
God.
few minutes ago.
Oh, that's nasty.
She right.
So are y'all stocked up on toilet paper, Troy?
Yeah, I think so.
Hi, Jaden.
There was
Lots out
actually
of-
some in a closet I didn't even know we had. So
Well, that's good.
Go get you a chair and I'll scoot over.
Your booty takes up all
I
of it.
said I would scoot over, brat. I feel like I'm on Hollywood Squares.
You gave me the wrong earbud, first of all. Ow!
You can see April go to a guy and say, "You got the goods," laugh out loud, and guy says, "You got the Twinkies," and April say, "Here." Then guy pulls out a roll of TV.
Hey, there's two Twinkies and 2 Twinkettes.
Why is that supposed to be me?
You're a
What do you think
Twinkette.
it means?
Yeah, but you sound like you're being mean to the two cats.
No. I said 2 Twinkies and 2 Twinkettes.
The other
What's
Twinkie.
the third one? She's sick again?
Yeah,
Mm,
she's
yeah.
got an ear infection in both ears and a sore throat. I am cleaning Seth's room, so I am here just listening. That's okay, Van. someone on YouTube doing Halloween special on Alcatraz prison. I didn't get the channel name. This Halloween, or are they just like putting it up now?
Hey, Castaways for Life.
Hi, Castaways. I enjoyed your video. That was cool. I definitely want to go to New Orleans.
I know.
And my trip to Louisiana is probably going to be canceled. I'm so sad.
You're so
I was
glad.
just going to Shreveport, but I'm still sad.
It sounded like you said you were so glad.
No, I'm sad.
That's why I jerked my head.
Well, don't let that stop you, because there's a lot of spring breakers going to Miami down there just to hang out and have a good time. And if they get corona, hey, they get corona is what they say.
Well, I'm thinking ahead. Like, I got to be healthy for June. So if I have to cancel one of the trips, then it's definitely going to have to be the Louisiana trip.
Well, China's already lifted their restrictions and everything. And people are
Yeah,
kinda going
we'll
back.
have ours lifted soon if everybody just calms down.
Probably in about a month.
I'm fixing to get a dart and put like some Prozac or something in it, and just start going around and like shooting people. Get one of them blow darts. Just anytime I see somebody acting stupid, just shoot them with the Prozac.
There you go.
Or what's the other one called that you can give them that'll really make them loopy?
I mean, give them a tranquilizer and put them out.
Give them some morphine.
Yeah, give them my medicine. It'll make them loop.
Hi, Jason.
Howdy.
Hello.
How are you?
We all having fun yet?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Well, where's the other bearded dragon?
I have no idea. He's the one who sent me the link, so I don't know.
No, he's fashionably late as usual.
Yes, that's what I'm going with.
So, there he is. We'll bring on the other beard. Tex. Hello.
Why
How are you?
why are all of us on camera and I'm looking at a picture of you?
I was noticing that too, by the way.
Somebody has to keep from breaking the camera.
Yeah, we're about a mile past that when you've invited me. If our sectionists don't shadow the camera, nothing will.
Hold on.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my Lord.
Too much sexiness now.
Can we play some music for that?
You gotta give the ladies what they want.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Exactly.
Bless
There,
you.
See,
I was
There
gonna
you
do
are.
something
See?
like this
I told you.
and like
It's all
tie
happening.
my hair up to where I had a beard too.
well, I'll tell you what, I can do this and get a ponytail going.
Well, I can do that too. Just put a ponytail down here.
This is why we can't have nice things, Tex. I'm just trying to figure out who's spying at us on the right hand side. Like, he's just there. We are. Look at that beautiful face there. How you doing, gorgeous?
And Crossroads doesn't have his camera on.
So I guess by now,
There he is.
so what are we doing tonight? We got invited to this party, but we weren't told what to bring, what we were having to eat, or what kind of music we were dancing to, or is it that kind
It
of
was
party?
bring your own.
Is it
It was
BYO?
BYO.
Is it BYOB? I got it covered.
Oh my Lord.
Well, since
I got it covered.
he has his little bottle there, why don't everyone in the chat just go ahead and throw some birthday emojis up for Tex, because his birthday was Monday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, y'all want to hear something
He
funny?
turned 29 again.
That's right. Y'all want to hear something really funny? I was talking to Shell today, and she goes, "Hey, you said some things that really confused me." She said, "Twice you said you were turning 54." I said, "Yeah." She goes, "You were born the same year I was." And She goes, do the math. I told her, I said, math's an overrated fad. It's going to pass. So
Yes.
I had my own damn age wrong. I'm actually 53.
Oh no.
The
Yeah.
coronavirus is getting
So-
to me.
Well, they say the mind's the first thing to go, right?
Yeah.
I get my age wrong all the time. I'm really 29, but I'm constantly like telling people I'm 42.
Well, I told her, I said, and what was funny, I said, well, what's really funny, if you think that's bad, you're losing track in our age. When I got married 27 years ago, my wife lied to me about her age because she, honest to God, thought she was 2 years younger than she was.
Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember when I found out how old she was. We were eating supper at her mom's house on a Sunday, and somehow it came up, and I said, I think her birthday was coming up or something. I said, well, you'll be this, and her mom looked at me like I was crazy. She goes, she's going to be this much. She goes, no, she argued with her mother.
Mama
That's my
knows.
bride. That's my bride. That's why I love her.
We
Hey,
honestly,
we can't help it.
true story. My grandfather on my father's side, we didn't know we don't know how old he was when he died because he had two different birth certificates. Because the thing is, he remembered his family saying one thing, but the courthouse that had all the records burned down. Something happened a lot. So when they redid everything, they said he was born 1914. He's like, I was born in 1916. So we don't know. We honestly,
Two different ages.
yeah, they're two completely different dates.
So
And yeah, we don't know.
I think we ought to do it like the Native Americans used to do it. You know, I was born in the winter. And that's, you know.
Rob, don't make me come through this screen. I am not 54.
Oh Lord.
Everybody saying happy birthday, Tex.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, hey, there's comments and everything. Look at that. Well, I always start off on the private chat, right? And then I have to move over to the live comments. Wow, there's people here. Hi, people.
I do that on our show. I'll be like, oh crap, you know. But
I get switched over. Like I always start in private chat. I have to move over to live comments, but then sometimes it'll freak out and move me back over to private chat. So I have to hop back over. Wow, there's a whole bunch of people here. Let me
you know what's crazy? I don't think.
Fortunately, Tex, a lot of your
hey Blair,
shows
how you doing?
you have gotten.
No.
I'm sorry, we were walking all over you, Amy. Go right ahead.
You're fine. You're fine. It's hard once you get people up, but all of your shows have gotten canceled.
All the conferences, yep.
That sucks.
Tell me about it. I had to tell Bob today because he bought the tickets for the vendor tickets and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I said, hey, get your refund. I had to call and cancel reservations at the hotel. You know, and I'm like, God, I was heartbroken, dude.
Yeah, and carrying them.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah. Now, from what I understand, I felt horrible when I found out. And Shell was the one that told me about it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I hadn't talked to Kerry because I figured right now he's freaking swamped with people, you know, who, what, when, and why. And I don't mean to pile on to that. But last I heard, now I didn't finish listening to their show they had going a while ago, but I caught a little bit of it. And it sounds like they're going to push it another few months, I guess. And they may try Florida again, you know, depending on how all this madness goes.
Yeah.
But earlier today, he had put out a video, you know, telling everybody what happened. And yeah, he was toying with, you know, East Texas, Oklahoma possibility, just moving it, you know. But I think that went out the window because I didn't even find the video. I think he took it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of crazy because I mean there were conspiracy theories flying, boy. You know, this guy just all of a sudden backed out. Did the government get to him and all this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It can't be because of the obvious thing that we're all going through right now.
well,
That couldn't have possibly had anything to do with it.
well, I mean, that's what shut the parks down, because they shut the parks down in Florida, the no camping.
Yeah.
And, you know,
But this guy was supposed to have private property, right?
yeah, he had 6,200 acres of private property that he was going to let them use. And he had a lot of freaking activity. And for some reason, he just quit contacting Carrie back. And supposedly one of the guys did get in touch with him, and he said he was in the hospital or something. You know, I don't know. But
Well, that was very unfortunate for all them, especially the ones that were already there, or almost there. Yeah.
well, they had a couple of guys. Clay Campbell was one of them with Squats and Strategies. He was already in Florida.
Mhm.
And a couple of the other guys, they had plane tickets bought and everything.
Yeah.
They were ready. So, you know, and then Carrie and somebody else were leaving tonight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was. That's like I left in the comment. I was just kicking the teeth, you know. I mean,
We need to all get together before it gets like really hot or something like that, and get out there to Brown Springs
Yeah.
that's what we said last
after it
spring.
dries up a little bit.
Yeah, good
I'm
luck
ready.
with that.
I'm so ready.
Good luck with that. I guess we could all strap on chesty waders and just brave it.
Well, I'm really short, so depending on how deep the water is, I don't know if the waders will help me or not.
We'll get you a set of floaties.
Pickle, I'm gonna break your finger if you don't quit coming in here.
I
Like
can
that.
I can see her in. You know what we could do? We'll get you a problem solved. Get you a pair of chest waders and a fishing tube. It's got suspenders and hangs off it. If you,
I want a picture of
Yeah, I
that
can see what I'm doing while I'm here.
because we're
I
gonna
used-
put it on a T-shirt.
Hi, honey, behind.
I used to tube fish all the time, but they're cool. I mean,
Me
they
and
got,
Twinkie both are 5'1.5".
Oh, holy crap. You're Keebler elves.
Oh, now we're Twinkies. We are Twinkies, not keeper elves.
It's okay. My mother was 5 foot.
By the way,
4.
oh, holy crap.
they're little Debbies.
Yeah, there you are. I like that.
Little.
Jan, I don't think Jason, you don't have a channel of your own, right? Or do you have a channel that you're working on, or?
Well, it gets a little complicated on that one.
Ooh, that one bit.
Yeah. So here's the deal. I do have my own channel. It's a political channel. I just started, but I'm going to be fight me, old man. At least I remember how old I am. Over there,
You got me there.
Yeah, I'm actually going to start posting my crypto stuff on Trinity Para Cryptid Network. So if you got tech, unfortunately, you will eventually be upgraded to me as well.
Okay.
At no
So,
cost.
okay. Hi, Rich. What's up?
Hey, Rich.
So yeah.
I need to post
If
that
one
link.
of the mods can get Texas channel and just start posting it throughout the deal, Trinity Paracryptic Research.
Yep.
Let's see.
And we'll just post it throughout the night.
Gotta give me a few minutes.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I need to get that link to that. I guess that Bigfoot interview I did with Big Cunda.
Yes, I started
Yeah.
that today while I was at work, and then we had a bunch of stuff happening, and I couldn't finish it, so I'm going to, though. It was really good so far.
You think so? Really?
I
I
think
thought I
so.
sounded like an idiot, but
You
okay.
stole the show. Like, no, you're really good at that. You're good at that stuff. No.
Who's Pickle, by the way, for those of us who are just playing the home game?
Pickle is
What did I miss?
you know, like you get like them stray dogs that follow you home, and then you don't want to get rid of them because they finally start meaning a lot
Oh
to
my
you.
God.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's him.
All right. Yeah,
We
that's
just haven't had him neutered.
I got you.
Makes
He
sense.
just hasn't been neutered yet.
All I'm
We
taking,
love
I'm
our
taking,
people
I'm taking
back.
Texan to be fixed next month. So yeah, we're all good.
No, you're a little late on that one. I've been neutered for years.
Oh Lord.
See, here we go again with Troy. Every now and then you'll hear, "Oh Lord."
That's
Well, at
why,
least we know he's still alive.
that's why I don't
I'm
get
here.
too far. That's why I don't get too far off the porch anymore.
Hey guys, norovirus going
All
around
right.
this one predicted in 2014. You know, oh my Lord. Amy, check that link, please. Okay, I will.
So, what do we talk? Let's see. And
Yes, that's it.
I'm
Thank
going to
you.
apologize right now, guys. Let me dig around in my bag because if you'll notice, I'm not wearing my eyes. Reading chat,
We'll
plumb out of the question.
we'll read it for you. Okay, there is Texas channel and Jason. They both are on there, and they do some really good interviews. They interviewed me the other night, and we had a lot of
That was a blast.
fun. But they do awesome. Hi, Frugal, my favorite farmer. Let's see. Rich, I loved your video. It was awesome, and that room was so cool. Yes, we got 6 people on the panel. It is serious. But no, I just kind of wanted to hi, buddy, get back into the Brown Springs thing, and
Really cool.
I wanted everybody to get to know Jason too. I know a lot of them know Tex. He's become the beard around here, but we have another beard now.
A 6-year
And that is Jason.
younger.
And Jason, you're an author as well.
He is.
How many books have you written?
Okay, not as many as Nick Redfern. He's lost count legitimately. I've lost count because I don't count. Okay, so I've self-published a number of books. I've got Arcadia Press is coming out with another book here in the fall, probably September is when we'll hit bookshelves. It'll be available pretty much everywhere. So once it actually comes out, I'll give you a holler. But I'll be making lots of noise about it anyway. It's part of the contract. Apparently, it literally says make lots of noise. And I signed it, so I'll be like running around. I'll be doing radio things and TV things, like running around half naked with a sign that says "Buy this book." Hey, you gotta give people what they want. What they want is all of this.
You do.
That's why Tex has me on.
You do.
Yeah.
So this next book that you got coming out, and I'm really sorry that we were never able to get together. With that. But I'm really excited to read it because this has our area in it.
Yes.
And I'm really excited about that.
There is a lot of stuff that I'm a native Dallasite, right? So I knew most of these things, but then when you start piecing them together, there's a ton of stuff I learned. It's about the monsters in and around the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Yes.
I kind of had to pare it down because there's just too many things, but there were some really interesting things that I learned that I think apply to a lot of what we talk about in general in this field that hasn't really been approached that way. A lot of overlap. So yeah, the book's going to be a lot of fun. It's just sort of a kickoff to where I think a lot of my stuff is going moving forward.
That's awesome.
I'm not trying to be cryptic out of desire to have you go by the book. I just don't know how in depth you want me to go because it's crazy. There's a lot of weird stuff in there that I did not know.
You can tell us anything you want to about the book. That's what I just kind of want you to let everybody get to know you, and whatever you want to tell or share, you're more than welcome.
Well,
hey,
so I guess probably the first thing would be the books I have now are available on Amazon. I think the last 3 books I posted are How Bigfoot and UFOs Prove the Bible is True, Lucifer is Not Satan, And then I have what's called the 2017 and Beyond Tetralogy, where I took all the books I wrote about the 2017 alignment and put them all together into one book.
Okay.
It's obviously a prophecy book. I would say the main difference between my take and virtually everyone else's was that I said nothing was going to happen on, September 17th of 2020 or 2017, or September 23rd. I'm sorry, but rather it's not done until 2027. But but then it wasn't an event; it was a sign. So again, there's a lot of interesting things that tie into the rest of it as well. This next book is going to be called Monsters and Mystery, or Metroplex Monsters. And then there's a subtitle we changed like 12 times, so I don't even know what that is anymore. But it's alliterative. That's all I can remember. That's about the Dallas-Fort Worth.
Have you gone to a lot of these places, or did you go just by like what people were saying? And
No. I went to all of them.
cool.
Not all the photographs made it in, so we could do some illustrations, but I've been to all of the locations.
That's awesome.
And one of the things was that even some stuff that didn't make it into the book, I went to just double check. The thing that surprised me the most in researching the book is how wild Dallas-Fort Worth still is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, when you get outside of the Dallas-Fort Worth, sort of the immediate, you're like, yeah, it gets wild. But no, I mean, downtown Dallas is still very wild in very key places. And that's sort of the trick, is like something you can find the BFRO. They had a number of sightings at I-20 and in Grand Prairie, right where the dip is, right? Everyone who's in from DFW know the dip, right? It's where you basically just have that big drop off from. Yeah. That's called the Cedar Ridge. That's why you see Cedar Ridge everywhere, right? It's literally it's what creates the highest point, which is Cedar Hill. That ridge, once it drops off, you go into Grand Prairie. You have all that stuff there. I have been going to the movie theaters there forever. That whole area is known to me. I did not realize how much just unprotected or not. I mean, let me rephrase this: wild land. It's right there. Yeah, it's undeveloped, but it's very strategically placed and all interconnected. And the thing is, the BFRO had several accounts coming out there. I had an account come to me, actually 2 different accounts come to me as well. And I found a couple of police officers who were able to confirm all of these things. So as late as 2015 and 2016, we had Squatches or Sasquatches, Big Feet, whatever you want to call them, in that area. We were hearing their calls, seeing them walk out. I mean, in broad daylight, walking people's backyards. But I never heard of that for my entire life. I'd never heard there were big Sasquatch in our area. But the thing is, we call them Goat Man, we call them the monster, the creature. But it's like you can literally if you look at the different legends, you can literally plot their pathway from Fort Worth down around the southern half or the southern part of Dallas-Fort Worth over to I-5. You can just track them, and you can even see which ones interconnect. So it's nuts. Like I said, that was that and the Goat Man of White Rock Lake were the 2 things that surprised me the most. Well, that and the myth. I think there were a lot of things. The mythology as well, how interconnected and how impactful the Fort Worth, the Lake Worth monster event was in reshaping our mythology. So those are probably the big things I got out of there.
That is so cool because you would think like in the hi Gary, hi Lainey, you would think the bigger cities and stuff like that you wouldn't see as much, but I mean, from the sounds of it, there's still quite a bit there.
Yeah, all the time. And that was the thing that shocked me. The other thing that shocked me the most was how often people are seeing living pterodactyls in this area. That was the other thing that surprised me.
Right.
So yeah, there's a lot of surprising things in this book. I was like, what's the one? No, it's all surprising. Like it was. You don't think of big cities as a place for these things, but they're there, and a lot of these things are there, and the number one thing that impacted me is how we as a society don't talk about this enough. If I could put this together, anybody could have put this together. But we don't talk about it, and that's the problem.
And that is a problem because a lot of people don't even know that this. I mean, a lot of people know that it exists. They just don't want to know.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
Now, text.
Twinkie, before you get her, George wrote a message and said that his phone is dying. He's sorry and he's got to go to work.
Okay.
And he can't take his laptop.
Okay. How did you and Jason meet? Y'all met at a conference?
Yes, ma'am. The Jefferson conference last year in October, me and Bob went, and it was our first one. And we went back to the vendors area, and this gentleman around here was set up back there. And I noticed his artwork and his books and stuff, and we started talking and stuff, and I started telling him about my dogman encounter. And as I'm talking, he's sitting there sketching. And oh, okay, And I didn't even realize it until I noticed it. I'm like, this dude's drawing a picture. He's fixing to charge me for drawing a damn picture. That's what was going through my head, right? I'm like, well, but that's okay. That's okay. He's, I said, we'll help out anybody that can, and so, but he goes, did it look anything like that? I was like, well, but we didn't have a whole lot of time, so I couldn't really go into, a lot of detail, and people milling around and everything. But I do want to sit down one-on-one with him and really, have him do a really good picture of it one of these days. But yeah, that's how we met, and we got to talking. And I think I told you about my YouTube channel, and and I asked you to come. I think I asked you to be a guest. But
you asked me to be a guest at that point. By the way, I did not charge him for that.
No, you did not.
I hadn't gotten to that part. I don't start drawing for money unless I know someone's about to pay me. I this game
I thought
too
he
long.
suckered me. I thought he suckered me in, like, these characters for people. They'll start to draw. Oh, well, I already drew your picture. You need to pay me.
No.
That's one thing that I've found with Jason that I really love is you see that thing click on in his brain as soon as he starts hearing something, then you see him turn and grab his marker, and then you just hear him listening, and then he's drawing, then listening, then drawing, and then by the end of it, he has this picture that he shows.
And by the end of it, he's got it.
I loved your stripper ghost.
Yeah, the stripper ghost. I mean,
Yeah, that's got to go down as the weirdest episode we've done so far.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be real hard to top that. That was a weird.
Last time I looked, it already had almost like 500 views.
Oh wow!
I did it.
But anyway, honestly, it was when I mean, I knew he was a good dude, and I enjoyed really talking to him when we was at the. Don't let this go to your head, Jason. But when we was at the conference, but when he was on the show and before we got on air and all this kind of stuff, and we just clicked, and then I would we kept in touch and everything, and I asked him one day. I said, "Hey, what would you feel about being a co-host and coming on board officially?" And he took the plunge, and man, I'll tell you what, that's the best thing I ever did was ask him.
Yeah, y'all do. Y'all have an awesome show. I mean, if y'all haven't seen it, y'all really need to go over and watch some of these interviews they do. I mean, they're very interesting, but they make it funny, and they do. Like both Tex and Jason are both really smart. But I say me and Tex are redneck hunters, basically. But what we try to articulate, Jason can say. That's because I can't, like, when Jason was saying it the other day, I was like, yeah, that's what I meant.
Hey, get Twinkie to say Massachusetts.
It sounds wrong saying it the other way.
How do you
Well,
say Massachusetts?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Oh my Lord.
She can't spit it out, can she?
Come on, Twinkie.
It's a different word. I say Massachusetts.
No, that ain't what you say.
Well, I'll tell you what, let me run down real quick on how I met the whole crew, because it's really interesting. Bob, I've known for 30 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
We're sorry, Bob.
And yeah, I've even apologized to him for that one.
Really
But
should.
hey, Bob, how you doing, brother?
I thought I heard my name.
Right?
Hi, Bob.
His ears was burning. His ears was burning. He had to come in here.
That's Mr. Van Buren.
Yeah, and but Shell is an interesting story, because I met her when I was actually on the BDRP with Dee, and I saw her in chat, and I can't remember. She's mentioned something about some possible activity she was having or something like that. We got to emailing back and forth, and then we got to texting back and forth, then we got to talking. And I kind of pulled the same thing I did on Jason, that I said, hey, I said, look, I'm looking at doing this and doing my own thing. I said, how would you feel about coming on board and doing this with me?
Yeah.
And being my right hand and everything. I said, because I'm going to need somebody to help me with the emails and all this kind of stuff that I'm not real, I knew once, if I should not say once, but because that's kind of tooting my own horn and being overconfident, but I had hopes that once we really, if we ever kicked off, that it was going to be too big for me to handle. And I didn't want to be in the position of trying to scramble to find people, one, that I trusted. And, well, that's the number one thing. People that you trust, that is the key thing.
Exactly.
And to handle business and be able to trust them, like to handle stuff like you would handle it, and you're all on the same page. And I extended the invitation to her, and she's like, oh, wow, let me think about that. Because she thought I was asking her to get on camera with me and all this kind of stuff. And she wants no part of that. And she's like, I don't think I can do that, and everything. And I said, I'm not asking you to be the camera. I'm asking you to be behind the scenes. Well, she was all over that.
Right.
And like I said, she's been a blessing, and then, me and Amy got to talking, and she probably dreads that day, but you're too damn sweet to tell me I was a pain in the ass is what it is. But
you were not.
Yeah, I will and have.
I promise you, Tex, if you're being a pain in my arse, I will let you know.
I appreciate that.
Ask Buddy and Rob. I tell them that all the time.
But and I had so many people, and Lady of the Woods is another one that just really threw 100% of support behind me in doing this thing, and I had all these ideas in my head. And Amy, you remember what with me trying to even name the damn thing, and I mean, I had a list of probably 30 different freaking names. And I'm trying to narrow it down and different configurations, and I'm going through what do you call them? How the first letters line up. But how that would be cool and all this kind of stuff, and I would even pick out letters and then put words with them. I mean, it was madness. It really was. And what was funny is that whole list of about 30 names that I had, none of them made it.
Right.
It was I mean, something that it just, I don't even remember how it came up. It was just, it kind of just popped up, and it was like, hey, and everybody, and I was asking everybody's opinion, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And then we went through the logo thing and all that kind of mess. And, but we finally got it on track, and it wasn't, I would love to sit here and say, see what I did? I can't, because all of you have been right in there, and I don't know why I was blessed meeting such good people. Not you, Jason, but
I would there with him. I'm certainly not me.
but always beautiful people. But
no, I'm a horrible person.
This community is definitely amazing.
I know what I did wrong to make text. That's all I'm saying.
He shouldn't have ever got out of bed that morning he went to the conference. But and guys, if you've never listened to our show, this is how it is. I mean, we go back and forth with each other all the time.
Yes, it is. They are hilarious.
But we try. But I did know that I had some good contacts out there. I knew Carrie, I knew Dee, and they're pretty big channels.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew some other people. And then, man, after Jason came on board, we're lining up guests and stuff, and I'm having Shell contact people and stuff like that. And I'm having great guests like, Amy, yourself, and Lady of the Woods, and some other people. And then Jason came on board, and I put a schedule together. I have it on my phone, and it's a show schedule, because if I didn't do that, there's no way in the world I'd ever keep up with it. I said, this is what we got lined up so far. Well, then, and I sent it to him, and then I don't know what Jason was like 2 or 3 days later. Yep. He sends it back to me. This is what I've got, and it's like, it's like Shelly, Montana, Lyle, and I'm like, what? And where did it get? You didn't tell me you knew all these freaking people. And at that time, we're like, 400 or 500 subscribers. I was like, what are these people doing coming on my show? And then we got a hold of Cliff and set that up, and we got, Ken Gerhardt. Hopefully he don't,
Yeah, he's still technically on for Monday, but he may have to disappear. We'll see what happens. Either way, it'll be fun. If he's not there, we're just going to laugh at each other and probably talk about, actually, I do have a backup show just in case. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll just have to be there to find out.
Oh, well, that's nice. But, I mean, he started dropping all these bombs on me, and honestly, I was nervous because I'm like, good grief, and then I talked to, after we had several of these bombshell guests, Carrie comes on the show, Carrie Arnold with Bigfoot Odyssey comes on the show again, and he's talking to me and Jason. He goes, well, man, it's an honor for you to have me on. I mean, after all these big guns you've been having on, And I'm like, and then, I mean, we were growing, and we got up to like 740, I think it was, wasn't it, Jason? 740 and some change. And I thought, well, what can we do? And I was trying to reach out to Wes Germer, and I couldn't find a way to get a hold of the boy. For having a big show, he's hard to get a hold of.
Yeah.
And because I've got some experiences with Bigfoot under my belt, and then I've got the Dogman thing and all this kind of stuff. Yep. And I've got stuff to share. And so I said, well, and I knew Vic Cundiff. I didn't know Vic Cundiff. I knew of him through another show. When I first got into this mess, I was on a show, called Dogman Diaries with Danielle Stedman. And I shared my story with her. And for some odd reason, and I still don't understand this, for some odd reason, she liked my voice. And
I wonder why.
I don't know. But
I don't
she wanted me to do some voice work for her, some narration, and then I did an intro for her, and I did the intro just to say thank you. And she was really starting to get up. She was just starting out, and I was like, man, this is going to be awesome. You know, she was a great girl. And she had been on Vic's channel and about her Dogman encounter, which is crazy, by the way. I mean, this thing was, they were in a car and it was tapping on the windows and stuff. It was nuts. But she always spoke real highly of Vic, and he did everything in the world to help her out. But then after I got my own thing going, I thought, well, he's not going to want to have me on because I'm already established kind of and all this kind of thing. But I went ahead and I reached out to him, and I told him my encounter. I told him how, you know, we had our own channel and all this kind of stuff. And he emailed me back, and we got talking. He goes, I'd love to have you on the show. So I did the Dogman interview with him, and then I was telling him about the Bigfoot stuff, and he said, well, you know, we did the Bigfoot thing, which aired Tuesday night, and but after the Dogman thing aired, and another thing he did, he was real excited to help us. In fact, I told Jason, I think the day after I talked to Vic, I said, hey, Vic said we could promote our channel, on his Facebook page, as many times as often as we wanted. And it floored him. It floored Jason.
Yeah.
But because that's an awesome opportunity. And but anyway, we did the Dogman thing, and it aired. And like I said, we're at about 740 subscribers. The next day, we break 1,000. And I'm like, and I'm these poor guys, I'm wearing these guys out. You know, him and Shell, I'm just wearing them out. I'm counting down, you know. Because I wake up the next day and we're like, what was it, Jason? It was like 800, 900 something.
I mean, yeah, it was. You were running us down like every 20 or so hits.
I remember that time. It's exciting
because it was strange because you could back out of the channel, you know, and 5 minutes later go back in and you'd have 10 more subscribers.
Right.
You know, and it was like, where is this going? You know,
it's up again now, by the way.
Oh, is it? And
well, the problem is I would have to see the exact number to have to log back into the account.
Right.
But yeah, it's up again.
Nah, Jim.
But I mean, last time I looked right before we got on here, we were at 1,170 or 80. You know, and it's an amazing ride. And poor Shell, I told her today, I said, look, you realize it's only going to get busier from this point on. And she was like, I said, I hope you're ready because it's only going to get busier. And she goes, I don't know if I am ready. She goes, I thought it was going to be a fun thing. It was going to stay small, you know. And I was giving her hell. I said, you didn't have faith. You
get distracted after 3 episodes and disappear.
I said, you didn't have faith in old text, did you? Of course, we go with each other. Me and Shell go with each other, just like me and Jason do. I mean, but
any requests while he's still talking? Any requests for a drawing? Obviously we're not doing accounts, so what do we got? Anybody got a request? Spider-Man, Transformers, Little Mermaid, you name it. What do we got? Live comments. What do you want me to draw while he's talking?
What do you want him to draw, guys?
Well, you may open the floodgates there, Jason. But
first one to type it in.
But my little blue thing says new comments down there. I didn't click on it. But
oh no.
Well, I can't read them anyway.
Twinkie said, draw Twinkies. Gary said, "No, we're not doing a spider for Amy."
Well, how
Okay.
about okay? I have an in between. Keep going.
Okay.
So anyway, it's been a crazy ride here the last 4 days, I guess, and it's humbling. I've been getting so many comments, and I took a peek over at to see how my video was going, and kind of go through the comments because you expect to get hit pretty hard on that many people and stuff because he's got 60,000 subscribers that kind of does, and but I mean probably 95% of them were positive comments and they liked the story and everything, and last time I checked back, the thing had like 32,000 views.
Wow.
And it just floored me. And it's like I was saying, it's just so humbling, and I can't thank everybody enough because if it wasn't for everybody, and I mean, talking about D Sims, talking about D Doss, talking about, Carrie and Linda Arnold, Amy and Jason and Shell and Bob. It's just, I mean, it's been a true team effort. And I mean, we were really excited. We went ahead and Bob's taking this kind of executive producer thing to heart, and I really didn't expect him to, but he has, and I mean, he's the one that paid for the tickets on the vending booth and all that kind of stuff down there, and for the Huntsville thing, and he's we will have a post office box soon, and so it's just been really a hell of a ride. I'm sorry, but it's been a heck of a ride. And,
No, you're fine. Don't worry about that.
And I don't see it. I don't think we're nowhere near the top yet.
Oh no, you're not. You're nowhere near it.
Not with this much sexiness, you're not.
That's true. That's true. They would, people would tune in just if we just had him staring at the wall or playing with his cat. They would tune in and just watch him all day play with his cat.
Oh my Lord, y'all right. Well, I know I don't have no 60,000 subscribers or anything, but your interview that I did with you is our top viewed interview.
Is it really?
And everyone loved you. And I know, I don't know if I'm sure she's lurking somewhere. Sherry, she said she loves listening to you.
Well, I appreciate
I had so many people say they could sit and listen to you all day long. Hi, who's your Al?
Oh, hey. Howdy.
How you doing, Hoosier?
Yeah, and wait until you have me on. Actually have me on for an interview. It's going to be amazing.
Top rated?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. That sounds like a challenge.
It does.
Oh, it is.
It's funny. It's funny because I read one comment that over on Vic's deal, and I don't know who she was, but it made me blush when I read it because it said, "What a name, what a voice, you the bomb," and I'm
you the bomb, Tex.
And I'm like, oh Lord.
You didn't tell them about the other post. That's my favorite one.
Oh yeah, there was and I'm not saying this woman is not whoever she was, and Dick didn't tell me who it was, but there was a post or a message or something, I don't know, but that said she's. I don't mean to laugh at her. I'm sorry, but you'll understand when I tell it. But she's an expert in accents. Okay.
Oh, yes. I remember hearing about this.
Yeah.
This is hilarious.
And she said there was absolutely no possible way, without a doubt, there was no way that I was from North Texas. And I apologized to Vic when he told me that. I said, well, I'm sorry. I said, you caught me. I said, I guess my Jersey accent came out. So, he was like, it's okay. He said, it's okay, Tex. But we had a good laugh over that one. Then.
I don't. Maybe a Western Texas accent, or
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out, like, if you live in North Texas, there is no such thing as a North Texas accent.
No, it's just
right. There's a
Texas.
Yeah, there's a Texan accent. Like there's a deep East Texan accent. Don't get me wrong. That very much exists.
Yeah.
But yeah, you once get to North Texas, the problem is it's sort of like in between everything. So you get sort of a Midwestern accent, but you still have those few attenuated vowels, and you have the fact that you have, like me, I watched PBS growing up all the time. So I do my sevens with like the cross in the middle, and I spell certain words the way the British do. So I mean, there is no such thing as a North Texas accent. That's the problem.
Mm.
Well,
I think mine's just Texas.
What? And the thing about it is I've got this from doing narrations that when I get real relaxed, and I've noticed that when I get real relaxed, I'm having a good time. That's when my accent really starts to show.
Yeah.
When I'm mad, that's when it shows up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm Texan when I'm pissed off.
Gary said yours is definitely a Canadian accent.
Don't you know? But with doing narrations for the last couple of years, I've really had to work on my diction, and because I had such a bad accent, that it was actually hard for some of the people from Europe to understand what I was saying. So I really had to work on my diction, especially when I was doing, like I said, the narrations, and I was doing the intros for these people's show.
Many jokes.
And yeah, I know, right? I thought we might just sail right through that one.
I was trying really hard, man. Like
I know. I'll give you an A for effort. But and I think maybe. Because I think probably if you go and listen to the Dogman encounter that I did on the Big Show, and then you go over and listen to the Bigfoot stuff that I was talking about, you'll see the difference.
Yeah.
Because I was actually trying to be more understood when I was doing the Dogman thing, and then by the time we got doing the Bigfoot thing, I was so freaking relaxed. I just kind of
yeah.
But. Yeah, but like I said, it's been a heck of a ride, and we wouldn't be where we're at today without you, Amy. And honestly, I mean, there's no two ways about it. And
well, I appreciate that, but
I mean, the word, you came up the logo, the original logo, and the versions after the original logo. That was all you. And then when Jason stepped in and put his twist on it,
I love it.
Yeah, that was just me. I saw what you were laying down. I just brought a little extra flair to it. That's all I did.
I'm glad you did, because it really turned out really good. And I mean, that's something I could have seen it going to, but it's something I wouldn't be able to do because I'm still learning too. But I think it's amazing.
I do too, and I gotta get
exactly what you needed.
I gotta get a new one of these made. But I love this logo. I love the simplicity of it.
Yeah.
So I think what we're gonna do a side by side thing is when I get the new one made or something.
Oh, you're not gonna hurt my feelings any for the other one being put in its place, because believe me, it's well worth it.
Well, but I gotta have something to do. I can't. Mama won't let me hang it in my house, so. She thinks I'm crazy anyway, so I was all excited.
I think we're all crazy.
I was all excited the other day when we hit 1,000. I came home. I was like a little kid, and I started out. I said, "Look, I know this don't mean nothing to you, but look, But that being said, and I did find out today I kind of spoiled her birthday present for me, which I debated on doing, but because I was on my tablet and I opened my tablet up and Amazon popped up, notifications and stuff. I'm like, what is this? And I kind of thumbed through them like, I didn't order a Bigfoot shirt. I didn't order Bigfoot bracelets. So I've got I got a package of these Bigfoot bracelets that she got for me to do as giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's awesome.
Then she bought me a new shirt that says Bigfoot is my spirit animal.
Oh, I love that. Hey, Lynn. Okay, Lynn.
And I was hoping it had come in. I was going to wear it tonight, but it's not in.
That is so cool. I love that. I have one that's in my cart that I was going to get, and I don't know how it got pushed down in my list, but it's the hide and seek champ with Bigfoot on.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't ordered it yet, but I want to. But I'm ready for you to get them shirts going, Tex.
Now, Twanky, you know how they got pushed down because you keep ordering and ordering and ordering.
Well,
the list keeps getting longer and longer.
I'm ordering for the Vegas trip, so yeah, it just keeps getting longer. But I have a lot of wish list stuff.
And you talk about Laney.
Yeah, well, I ain't as bad as Laney yet.
I found a pair, or I didn't find the original ones. Bob found the original ones, but he found Bob. What did you find? They were boots, weren't they? Yeah, they were Bigfoot. They were boots.
Oh, I get them. Yeah.
Oh, you got, but not got them, but a picture of them. But they're boots. They're women's boots with a Bigfoot etched on the side of them.
Oh, cool.
I'll get the picture up.
And then I found a
picture.
And then I found a pair of tennis shoes that were Bigfoot.
Oh, cool. Hi, Bob.
Can you show that?
No, hi, Bob.
I'm here.
He can't hear you because I got the headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still looking for the Jason cat. I don't see it.
Yeah, but the cat hasn't invaded yet.
No,
Can y'all see that?
Let's see if I can.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty cool.
Oh, I like that.
And then I found, but we can't find out where they're available at.
Right.
But anyway, I'll get shot if I order a pair of them.
Pay no attention to that guy behind the curtain.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. But yeah, it's been really fun. He's talking about the shirts. Shell's working on the shirts, and I told her, that you were the Teespring guru to holler at you if she needed any help. So she was very appreciative of that.
Well, definitely let me know when they're available because I want to get one because I'm loving that logo. I don't know if anybody's seen it on the thumbnail, but on the thumbnail is a picture of the logo, and Jason did that, and it turned out amazing.
Yeah, it really did. I was when he sent it, and when he sent me just the first draft, I was blown away. And then, he tinkered with it and tinkered with it and tinkered with it, and then, of course, you know how I can be, Amy. But when we finally settled on one, it was that one, and it was just fantastic, and. I mean, it was a group decision. It wasn't just me. So, it was all four of us voting on it, so, and that's the one that came out.
Well, I know when you're making your logo, it's painstaking because like when me and Laney were doing ours and we did several different ones. And then when Laney come in there and showed me the handprint, and I'd already had the font and everything I wanted and everything. And then I was like, well, the font, because I had the font as red because our colors are red and black. And then I put it over the handprint. I was like, oh, that don't look right. Well, then I changed it to white, and I was like, okay, that's it. Me and Laney both at the same time was like, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
It's an awesome logo. I love the way y'all did it. And I was that's part of the thing. I was looking at all these cool logos. I'm like, man, I got to come up with something, you know. But and of course, when we first came out, you remember when we first came out with the first logo? I was a pagan.
Yeah.
I got told from.
Yes, I remember that well.
Man, I couldn't believe it. I was so proud of that logo, and then when I showed it, it was like, "Oh, that's a pagan symbol." I'm like, no, well, no, it has no.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like it was crazy.
I remember
But
several streams in a row you were having to explain yourself.
yeah, it was nuts.
Most people wouldn't. Unfortunately, too many people wouldn't be happy if you hung them with a new rope.
That
Right?
is true.
That's the problem. You can't make everybody happy. But as I have,
If something happens in my internet
upset
messes
everyone.
up, y'all.
Yep. No, you can't.
If my internet messes up and it kicks me out, I will come back in and just
You're here.
carry on, like, because I can already tell that because my lap's just. So that means the storm's here.
Storms.
Yeah, we've been.
Can
under
you hear me?
tornado. Yeah, we got you.
Okay.
We're under a tornado watch when I was coming over here this evening, so I don't know when they're going to.
Yeah, we're under a tornado watch right now.
Now I'm wondering if I'm under a tornado watch. Let me look. Should I be worried? Tell me, phone.
What area?
Looks like I'm good.
I think you're under a flash flood watch.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
I was going to work at 4 o'clock in the morning the other morning, and it had rained. It was cool because I love storms, and the harder it storms, it rocked me to sleep. The quicker it rocks me to sleep, and just as I laid down the other night, it started thunder booming, and so I was out, and I woke up. My alarm went off at 3:30, and I left the house to go to work. The main road was shut down both ways because of high water. I had to take a detour and go around. I'm like, oh, great, you know. These poor cops are out
Yeah, I just got
at
a
4 o'clock in the
severe
morning.
Yeah. I just got a severe weather alert has been issued for your area. And James is saying, yep, pretty good lightning strike right then.
We got a
James lives in the same town I do. But I'm more worried about the tornadoes and all that are, and the storm that's coming to us is the one that they're talking about that's going to be the big one. So
yeah,
I don't even.
and
I don't know what's going
somebody
on.
burps wrong in this town.
I know it's off topic, but did y'all hear about the Utah earthquake today?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
That was
a
crazy.
6 point something, man. I was like, yeah,
Pretty good size one. Yeah.
A volcano went off just off the coast of Italy yesterday too.
Oh, really?
It had a full blown eruption and everything. It was weird. I mean, it wasn't a huge one, but it was still an eruption. Yeah,
that's right. That's right over there by Vesuvius and stuff.
Oh yeah, it is.
I'll tell you what. I think we're fine as long as Yellowstone don't blow. That blows, and we're all cooked.
Yeah. All quiet on Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Of course,
that's good.
If one of our future guests is right.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be a wild ride in the next couple of years because we're having a guest on that we've never even really dipped our toes into this pool.
Is that the one you were telling me about the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
But the man's legit. I mean, he's been on Coast to Coast AM and stuff like that. So, it's. I was looking forward to it anyway, and now I really am looking forward to it because it's going to be a very, very interesting show.
Hi, Beacons of the Light Paranormal Society, and hello, K-Dog. I'll look at them pictures in a little bit.
Speaking of pictures, did you ever get a chance to? Well, no, you ain't had a chance to go over that video and stuff again yet.
No, I haven't, but I'm going to this weekend.
I'm real curious to see what else you pull out of there.
Yeah, I am too. that's why I want to get back up there so bad because now I'm just like, okay, now I got to go see what that was.
I got a question about that female voice that you caught when I was going up the trail.
Mhm.
Sorry, drop my pen. Keep talking.
If I thought it was an EVP or something, well, I don't know what else it could have been,
Mhm.
but that was creepy, and I mean
Yeah.
it was so clear. That's what creeped me out. It was like, come on, and of course I didn't hear it,
Yeah.
at the time,
But do you ever hear when a woman talks? I mean, let's be honest, we're guys. Do we ever really hear it when we're being yelled at?
I've been married 27. What'd you say?
Exactly. No.
I got 3 kids. I'm coming out pretty good.
Oh my Lord. I'm ready to see because I'm really, ever since we started talking about that, I'm so curious about the effects that it's going to have on like the Bigfoot stuff and the paranormal stuff when we do the big, I'm really interested in seeing how that works out.
Yeah, I think that we could. We might not like what we uncover, but I think we're going to uncover some stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Once we get everything going, and it's because there's no telling what we could stir up there.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I mean, there's so much stuff up there that it's a crapshoot.
I'm ready for it.
And this man wants to go with us, so he's going to be on the trip too when we go.
Oh, it's going to get weird. Like, trust me, it's going to get real weird real fast.
But I do want to go up there before we all go up there and find another way up.
Yeah.
Because
I would prefer it because let me tell you, I had to knock out a few minutes out of my video because of the heavy breathing. I didn't want people thinking they were watching the wrong kind of video. I didn't want them thinking they were watching the wrong kind of video because that is a steep hill.
That ain't no lie, man.
I kept stopping. And then I made the video go faster when we're going up the hill so it didn't look like it took me an hour to get up it because it dang sure almost did.
Well, and the thing about it is it's not just that it's steep, it's washed out. You really got to watch your feet, and it's dark,
Yeah.
and I mean that on that one video, I didn't cut it out. When I was walking down, my knee went out on me, and there I went.
Yeah.
But it's I can't even imagine what it's like now with all this rain, because it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And I gotta go up and blaze us another trail going around that, and get us up there.
We need to all gather up the money and put an escalator or something in.
I'm sure the Sasquatch would love that.
Yeah, right.
Hey, they'll probably be on there playing with it. We'll be able to take better pictures.
That ain't no lie.
Yeah.
They'd probably be thanking us.
Of course, when you walk up that trail, you walk right past that tree that big alpha is standing under that we caught.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep getting, I've been getting comments since I did these other 2 shows. I've been getting comments of, because I talked about those pictures and stuff. They're like, "Where's these pictures at? Where's these pictures?"
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, is I'm going to put a, I guess you would call it a video collage, or I'm going to put a video together. And it's going to have that picture. It's going to have some, some real juicy audio with the growling. And, it's weird because a lot of people can't hear those growls. I hear them. I mean, when I listen back to it, I hear them.
Well, see, that's another thing, Tex, that I think too, because, Lainey heard stuff out there that I didn't hear.
Right.
The puppies and stuff like, and I know Lainey doesn't lie about that kind of stuff. And she was so adamant about where are these puppies at? What is that? Oh my God.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
There you go. You got Spider-Man and Venom eating Twinkies. So
Oh
there you go.
my
You get Spider and your Twinkies. You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, that is so good.
But nobody's supposed to eat the Twinkies.
Exactly. These are not edible.
I'm not gonna touch that one. I'm not gonna touch that one.
All
Hey
right,
guys.
It's a family show.
Okay, this hasn't been a family show for like an hour and a half. All
I
right,
was gonna say, it
you're
started
over there.
out.
You're over there working on your dictation. These guys over here. No, I'm reading. Hey, I've been reading this whole thing. Yeah, this hasn't been a family show in a while.
Yeah, it usually don't stay that way.
The elevator hits the bottom floor a lot.
Yeah, quick.
Mhm.
But yeah,
It's
I think that plays a part in the paranormal side too, because you hear it, Lainey heard it, you're sensitive, Lainey's sensitive. So I'm just going to stop right there until we get out there and get it figured out. But yeah, I think that plays a part in it. Talking about Twinkies, how about ding dongs? We don't want to talk about ding dongs.
Okay, I'm sorry. Ding dongs are way better than Twinkies. They just are. They're chocolate. They have the icing on the top. No, absolutely. It's not even a question.
Ding dongs are good, but Twinkies are better.
Y'all heard it here. Amy likes ding dongs.
Yep.
Oh, we know this because that's what she got for a wedding.
I'm not going to deny
Right.
the fact that I like ding dongs, but it's not the ones that everybody's dirty minds are thinking about.
What do you think we're
Zingers.
thinking about?
I'm not even saying.
Maybe it's your
Crabs,
your-
oh Lord, here we go on the crabs again.
What's with the crabs?
Rob has crabs on his shorts.
Yeah, he wore crab shorts to Gatlinburg at our last reunion, and we was trying to figure out what they were on his shorts.
Oh my Lord. So he came and told us he had crabs on his shorts.
But that we worded it.
I did not eat all the ding dongs.
Okay, I
Done.
do have a story, but I'm gonna have to leave it there because we're trying to keep it family. Like this would have pushed it way too far. And I would have
You
absolutely.
might as well tell it now.
Okay, way back in the day, I had a friend who worked
Way back in the day.
way back in the day when mammoths roamed the earth. I had a friend who worked at the where all the, I forget what it's called, but it's in Dallas. It's Fair Park. It's where all the plays and all that goes through, right? Well, they get a call. They had the Lion King go off Broadway and fight. It was like its first tour, right? So it breezes through, and after they're done, they like it's been done for like a week or two. They get a call. They have to burn everything in their green room
Oh no.
because I'm gonna play this one really delicately. They believe that it was infected when that particular play came through because their clothing is so tight, and it was let's just say it was a very friendly group, and certain things live on cloth for weeks or months
Yeah.
at a time. Yeah, so they had to burn everything in the green room and then
Oh,
re-sanitize
wow.
the entire building because it was a health hazard. Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not good.
Mm-mm. I have a lot of other stories, but they are not appropriate. In fact, I wish I could forget half of them. Although one's really funny. I hang out with too many ER nurses and cops. Honestly, that's my problem. So yeah, how y'all doing? So ding dong, huh? Okay, so I do like a good Twinkie or really the ding dongs, but I'm a salty guy. I would rather do chips and salsa, really chips and queso. That's where I'm at. It's chips and queso.
You're a salty guy.
Like if it's like, would you like sugar? Would you sugary and chocolate? Would you like chips and queso? I'm gonna go with the queso. Oh no,
Oh,
you
boy.
can't.
Yeah.
You can't gross out a nurse. A view from the middle. You can't do it.
Yeah, there's a good challenge. Yeah.
Nope, that's just not something. No. Ghost Hunter 94. It's okay. We don't either. I think the problem was they were trying to introduce me, and this is too much. This is all too much. Not just the rugged sexiness, but the crazy. There's a lot of crazy here. All right.
Well, then you fit right in.
Well, I think there is a craziness overload. Like there's only so many. Like again, certain elevators. Like you can only squeeze so many fat people in that elevator before it collapses. There's only and again, hey, I've stepped off my fair share of elevators, but okay. So I do every other Saturday. I have one coming up. It's like a pod. It's a show called Vagabond Nerds. It's just like comics and movies and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I have absolutely stepped off that elevator. Absolutely, because it's the building's sketchy to begin with. It's right, and I'm like, it's been loaded up. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get you the next one. Y'all have fun. I'm not. It's not happening. I'm not.
I ain't afraid to step off an elevator. If I think something's gonna happen, I'm not afraid to step off an elevator.
Yep.
Oh yeah, coffee with Mr. B. CNA usually have the best stories because they have to do all the dirty work.
Yeah.
No.
What was I saying? There was a whole thing I was saying. Oh yeah, like I said, no. This is. I think I may have been too much crazy for this digital elevator that was. I mean, there were like 3 other people in this thing. They all had to leave as soon as I joined. I'm like, hi, and they're like, well, this is crazy.
Where's the exit door?
Yeah, they're like, that's where this is going. Nope.
Oh my Lord.
It's like Katie bar the door.
Yep.
See,
I don't know.
Well, they both.
I'm turning
different
my
reasons.
little needed eraser into a nail, and I don't know why. It's very common.
The feces has definitely hit the oscillating device. That's for sure.
Oh Lord.
But we're going to try to get in touch with Hostess and see if they'll
Yeah, they need to sponsor us. As many times as we say Twinkies
Yep.
and all social medias, they need to sponsor us. Lights dimmed again and again. Yeah, they are. They're flickering. I just hope the lights don't go out. Which I'm prepared because I've got 50 million lights.
Okay.
But,
I just read Ghost Hunter 94. That is the most paranormal dad joke I've ever read in my life, and I love it.
Invisible Mother, Invisible. Oh Lord. Yeah, Ghost is really good with dad jokes.
I love it. Okay, for people who are going to watch later, because some people are going to be able to read through. The joke goes like this: what do you call an invisible mother, an invisible father? Transparent.
That was definitely going like a dad joke.
Oh, it is. It is, and it's no, that was good. That was good. I feel really good about that one. I do. Oh, hold on. Over the road trucker. So I have a new respect for you people. Actually, not new. It's been around for like 7, 8, 9 years. I'm getting old. So I worked the third shift for FedEx office downtown. Back, it was Lovers in Greenville, and I worked that third shift for a while. So I got to learn the over the road trucker, radio stuff really well. I really fell in love with it because it's a very different culture.
Yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love it. And yeah, I have a lot of stories from that particular time in my life as well. But yeah, no, OTRs, love you right here. You go, man. I know where I was going with that. I will say this though. I never really liked hand sanitizer until that shift.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about loving hand sanitizer from that shift. Now everyone's getting to learn it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, we had homeless people come in who would buy like $2 worth of stuff to go use the computers, fall asleep. And I didn't mind so much, except for when they forgot where the bathroom was. And $1 Million Saloon was down the street, right? That was still active at the time. We did all their printing, and the women would come in at like 2, 3 in the morning, and they're like, can I? It's like, I need to buy some time on the computer. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to touch that. I know we're because they were all creased in the middle and wet. And I'm like, or boy, I'm like, oh, God, no. I have to say, which was after the second time, I'm like, I had my underlings do it. I'm like, nope, I'm in the back. But the joke's still on me because even when we got the machine up and running where you could just put in, load the card, I had to count down the money. It didn't matter. Yeah. I still had to touch it.
Eventually, you had to touch it.
I still had to touch it. We went through like my manager. I was like, why are we going through all these bottles of like we had the big industrial, like the big ones. He's
the
like,
1 gallon jars.
Yeah. He's like, why are we going through this so fast? And I told him what happened. He goes, I'll buy more. I mean, just you have to bathe in that. I'm like, I can't get clean.
Yeah, I can imagine with that kind of stuff. Hey, DP, I don't like taking money from people in the summertime either. I can imagine what that was like.
Yeah. Oh, it was the summertime. I'm like, oh. Okay. Yeah. Like, okay, so I'm not a germaphobe, but I'm going to be honest. Like, money, I'm kind of okay with not using that anymore. Like that, like you know where that stuff's been, and like, whoa, I'm okay with that now. I'm okay with not having money.
Yeah, you know, like them people that always take their money and they're like, smell it like that. I'm just like, you don't know where that's been.
Fresh, like
why
even
are
fresh,
you smelling it?
Fresh, crisp dollar bills are not fresh and crisp. You don't know what people have been doing with that.
What always scared me is what always scared me is the strippers that you give $1 and they give you some change back.
Oh my God!
I have not had that experience. By the way, I think you just walked past
keeping that chain.
Hey, on our show, he mentioned he's like, "Oh, I've just walked past one." Oh no!
Well, that would scare me. I've heard about it.
Yeah. And if there's new crispy bills, are they really new? Why do they stick together?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up.
All right, Ghost Center, you're done. You're done. No. See, that's the problem. You gotta know when to just drop the mic and walk off. No.
Ghost Hunter tells jokes the whole time.
The whole time.
Either stop or come back with more, but just amp up your game a little bit, man. Amp up your game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, coffee with Mr. B. Yes. In fact,
Mr.
I'd be okay with that. See, here's the thing. I'd be far more okay with it because the problem is that's not why it was moist. So I'm done.
Oh.
Not at that place. No. That I would have been okay if that was the case. Nope.
That kills me in a grocery store when a woman reaches in her bra to get her money. I was like, no.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Always makes me want to reach down the front of my pants and pull mine out. So here you go.
Oh my Lord.
What did y'all talk about tonight on tonight's show?
Yeah, Jason texted me earlier and says, "Hey, what's the topic?"
There's not one. Well, sometimes we have a topic, and then sometimes it's just discussion or panel, and we just talk about whatever.
And we ran off the panel.
Literally, whatever.
We ran off the panel. I feel like I have adversely affected this show.
No, you have not. Usually, like George's phone died and he had to go to work, and
buddy,
Troy was at work, so he had to get off too.
Yeah,
buddy, that's just gross.
You can run nobody off. It's hard to run people off of here.
Wait, you too traveling, buddy? You too? I do the same thing.
Oh my Lord.
Buddy, thong is not allowed to be in any sentences from you.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Okay, see, Ghost Center 94, that's what I'm talking about. You bring in,
What happens
you gotta up your level. You start slow, and then you keep moving. You can't just drop it, and then you can't go down. You have to build. Yes, I do. And yes, just to make sure we're all clear. A view from the middle. Yes, I do.
If you made
Oh my Lord.
Oh my.
I get
James,
nothing.
is it raining?
Actually,
I can't tell if it's raining because I live in the basement of an old building, so I have no windows in my apartment.
Well, it's technically
Yeah.
for people who are out of
Good thing
work.
you got hand sanitizer.
That's just something.
Oh, buddy.
I think we're good. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't know about y'all. You're on your own. I'm good though.
Buddy. If
My
you-
battery
you're
started
trying to make
running
me
a
throw
little,
up.
boys.
Buddy's trying to make me sick. I'm
Texas
just-
Why?
done turned his hat around backwards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did that switch cut on?
Yeah, I think it turned off. My batteries are running a
Right
little low.
there in the
Woo-hoo!
one's fixing to go right up under us, but that other one's gonna hit us.
Back it up just a hair. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. That's bad. Hey, okay, got a quick question about your background.
Mhm.
Right above, so from the camera view, above your head is an I Survived thing. Is that from the book series I Survived?
No.
Okay, now I'm done.
That's from the I Survived the One Chip Challenge.
They do challenges on their show too.
Mhm.
I've toyed with that idea of jumping into that pool with y'all, but I don't know.
Well, here lately, I only do hot challenges. But after this last one, I had to take a break. I'm gonna have to take a break for just a little bit because that one liked to kill me.
The one chip challenge?
Yeah, that one was
That one
probably
looked-
the worst one I've done.
That one looked a little rough on you.
Yeah, and the gummy bear was 9 million Scoville units, and it was not nowhere near as bad as the one chip challenge.
Oh, wow.
Different peppers or something, I don't know, but it was bad. It wasn't bad. Like, I handled it. I went 10, how many minutes, Twinkie? 10 minutes without drinking anything.
Yeah.
But the next day, this girl was on fire, literally.
Okay.
Toilet paper
So-
and icebox.
Toilet
See-
paper and freezer.
Yep, that something like that happened to me. It was before I was even married, so it's been a while. I'm getting ready to head back to college. I was there for the weekend, stopped at my best friend's house. I forget, it was Labor Day or whatever. They're doing something on a Sunday. And his father had and mom had come back from visiting his parents, and they brought back all the peppers that she grows, right? These little bird's eye peppers. And he's like, and of course my friend's father's like, hey, Jason, I bet you can't eat one of those and not drink a Dr. Pepper for 10 minutes. I'm like, I like heat. This is on. My friends would be like, don't do this. Do not do this. I bite into it. I can handle heat. I'm a Texan. That having been said, first couple minutes, I'm like, okay, this is spicy. Like this has got some spice to it. So I've got to admit, I'm impressed. After about 30 seconds, though, it really hit. And this part of my face went numb. It just started melting like this. And I started sweating, and eventually, like my eye, like water, just like they weren't even tears anymore. It was just water was coming out of my eye. And like 5 minutes into it, he was looking at me like, "You want Dr. Pepper?" I'm like, "Nope." 10 minutes finally hits. I very controlled manner, very just slowly stand up, walk over, open the Dr. Pepper, swallow it in one thing, throw it in the trash, very calmly again, open another one, swallow it, throw it away, grab the third one, turn around, walk and sit back down, pop it. I look at him like, do you have another one of those?
Well, I'll tell you what. I wasn't as
And again, I still can't feel my face.
Yeah.
I wasn't as cool as you when this happened to me. We went to a wedding, and it was they rented out an entire Oriental restaurant for the reception, and they served an actual 7-course meal.
Mm-hmm.
And the first course came through, and what was weird is it was the groom was Vietnamese. Okay, so the ushers are walking around in the restaurant with 18 packs of Budweiser under their arm. Rodeo Cool Budweiser.
All right.
And so it wasn't even, it was warm beer. And so anyway, we're sitting at the table. They bring the first course out, which was some kind of sample tray, and it had jellyfish on it, and had all kinds of different stuff on it. And I'll eat anything once.
You say jellyfish?
Yeah.
All right, continue.
And which wasn't a pleasant experience. It was full of sand. Literally, it was gritty. But it was raw jellyfish and this and that, and sushi platter is what it was.
Yeah.
And the second course was they said it was shark fin soup, but I don't think it was true shark fin soup. But that's what they call it. So anyway, they bring out the third course, which is split roasted duck. That was delicious. They bring out the fourth course, which was almost like a Sasquatchian beef type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting.
I'm sorry. A what?
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
So you used to say in Sasquatch.
Yeah, right.
Saskatchewan.
It was
What is-
Sasquatch beef.
What is Saskatchewan beef? Out of curiosity.
You don't know
It's from Saskatchewan.
No.
It's you can buy it in a Chinese restaurant. It's a dish.
You mean
Google it.
Szechuan? You mean Szechuan?
Yeah, maybe that's what we're trying to say.
Yes, Szechuan beef. Yes. Why in the hell would a Chinese food restaurant name something out of a state in Canada or a city in Canada?
I don't know.
It's Szechuan.
Maybe it was Asian fusion, huh? Asian Canada fusion.
I think you should say Sasquatch.
What's that? It's poutine tempura. What?
Yeah. But so anyway, they bring out this fourth dish, and like I said, it was some kind of beef thing and everything, and so I'm not paying attention. I'm sitting there talking, and we've got people sitting at the table. There's about 8 of us sitting at this table, and well, I don't know half of them. So, and I've never met a stranger. So anyway, I'm talking and everything, and I'm eating, and I popped this thing, what I thought was a piece of beef in my mouth. It turned out to be one of those Thai peppers.
Those little red ones.
Yeah.
And those are fun.
And I chewed that thing up and swallowed it before I knew what was going on.
Oh no.
And this thing lit me up. And I drank everybody's water. I didn't care if I knew them or not. I drank everybody's water on the table. Drank everybody's tea on the table. I emptied the bowl of sugar that was sitting on the table with my spoon. Ate every damn piece of bread I could get my hands on. An usher walks by with an 18-pack of Bud. I grabbed the entire 18-pack of Bud, and I just start pounding beers. I could not get this.
Yeah, chili.
That was the hottest.
Yeah, chili is a.
It was the hottest thing I ever put in my mouth. And I've eaten, habaneros and stuff like that. I'm like, what in the hell kind of devil pepper was this?
Devil pepper.
That's what I call it too, because chilies, that's what, everyone has a certain pepper that gets them in different ways, and chilies is mine.
Yeah, it's not just the Schofield units. It's also how your body reacts. Because like you said, those are different. It's not just it's hot. It's a different kind of hot.
Yeah.
My problem is I can eat, and I love spicy food. And but my problem is I sweat. I don't even have to eat it. I just smell it and I break out in a sweat. And I've got nothing up here to stop it. So it's just like it's raining. And so this one time I had one of my contractors take me out to lunch. And we go to a Mexican restaurant, and I get the nachos with the jalapenos on top, And I'm sitting there and I'm munching. I'm carrying on conversation, munching. And I start sweating, and it's nothing to me, I'm just wiping the sweat off. It's normal every day. And the manager comes over and asks me if I'm okay or does he need to call an ambulance? Because I'm sweating so profusely that I'm drenched, and he thought I was having a heart attack, and I'm just sitting there carrying on conversation. But yeah, I don't handle hot stuff well as far as a physical reaction because I just and it's like Niagara Falls, But
It's hard. They have to be like extremely hot to make me sweat or my eyes water. But the last two things that I ate, they got me good.
I didn't catch all of the hot chip challenge, but I caught all of the gummy bear challenge.
Yeah.
Hot gummy bears?
My husband wanted to kill me after that one.
Yeah, and like I said, I kind of toyed with the idea for about that long about doing this with y'all. I'm like, no.
That chocolate bar she had was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. Didn't I send you a picture? Didn't I send you a picture of that chocolate thing? Going, you ought to do this, and you said, "Yeah, we're planning on it," or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that the chocolate bar he's telling you?
That was the chocolate challenge, and we did that one. Wait, let me see which one you sent. Which did you send it on email or text?
Don't worry about that. It's been a long time ago.
Well, we probably already did it then. Was it the Choco Challenge one?
It had something to do with chocolate or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we've done like 3 different chocolates. And I've done several of the beef jerky ones. And then my brother made me a chip one time. And oh my goodness.
I remember that.
It was bad. But nothing has compared to that. This last one chip challenge they did. They did the one chip challenge 2 years ago. This one was like 9 times harder than that one.
Wow.
And so I was thinking, oh, well, it's not going to be that bad. Because I was thinking Scoville units. I just did the 9 million one. It wasn't that bad. But no, this was a totally different pepper. It hit me so different. It was bad. Yeah, the Moab bar is what was done. And I did that one here. And then I took it to Tennessee and had everybody else try it.
I was crying, pacing the floors. Lord have mercy.
You and Rob both. Rob was pacing the floor too, saying his teeth were hurting.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that part. That stuff was hot.
Yeah.
Walking around clapping your hands doesn't help.
I think it's just like an adrenaline thing with me because I like the adrenaline rush of going ghost hunting. I like the adrenaline rush that the heat gives you. But that as soon as I started eating that chip, I was like, what the hell did I do? I wanted to take it back.
I know something's hot when it gives me the hiccups.
Yeah. Cody always gets the hiccups. Hi, Haley.
That's never happened to me.
And when I get the hiccups, it feels like I'm going to die.
Yeah.
They hurt. I don't know what it is. My body does not know how to hiccup properly. I don't know what to do. But it feels like something's trying. I feel like I should be on that movie Alien. That thing fixing to come out of my chest.
Now, I've never gotten capsaicin cramps, but I did with the chips. And then I realized what everybody was talking about when they said they got the capsaicin cramps. That hurts bad.
You're talking about cramps, and I'm not going to go there, but you're talking about cramps. Have y'all ever got a cramp in your rib cage?
Yes,
Yes.
all
And
the time.
You can't do nothing to stretch it out, man. I mean,
You're doing that, and then you get a cramp in your back because you're stretching your side so hard.
Yes.
You don't know which way to go.
And I tell you what's great. Yeah, you know what's great. Have you ever got a cramp in your throat?
Oh no, I would not want that.
Oh, good grief, man! It's like
That would probably torture me.
it pulls your jaw down. You're like you had a stroke, you know. But it's a cramp. And, but I'll always get one when I'm trying to get in a tight spot or get out of a tight spot, working on something, and I'll have to turn my head or something like that for a long period of time. And that thing I cinch up and it's like, you know?
No, I've never got one of those. Thank goodness. That probably will.
I walk around.
And I'll be like, Dex, damn you.
I'm like freaking Quasimodo walking around, you know. It's like, yeah.
How are you, Haley?
Weird cramps, man.
Yeah, I get them in my back or my side, and I hate getting them in my rib cage because those they take forever to go away.
Yeah, it hurts. Yeah.
It does. It like knocks the breath out of you.
Yeah, it does. It feels like it literally feels like somebody kicked you or hit you in the ribs.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had both happen to me. So,
unfortunately, we're coming to the time when I have to hop off. My wife teaches in China, so it's one of those things where they have to have a dedicated bandwidth, kind of a thing. So it has been lovely speaking with all of you, and including you. And I'm glad to meet everyone. Ghost Center 94, not so much. But everyone in the there. Now where is there? I don't know where. There we are. The feed. There we are. Oh, I don't even know if there's a feed down here for them. I don't know. I don't know where y'all are. You're over here for me, but
there you go.
I don't know. It was a pleasure meeting all of you. It was a pleasure speaking with you. It was a pleasure meeting with you, and you I don't care about. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. Again, yeah, like I said, Ken Gerhardt should be on Monday, but he may have to step out. Even then, it'll still be a fun show. And I hope to be back, and we can talk about some more things. We got pterodactyl and goat men and actual goat men, and all kinds of fun things to talk about. All right,
definitely let me know your schedule, and we'll get you back up.
Absolutely, we'll talk to you later.
All right. Thanks, Jason. Bye. Hey, Through the Veil. He is awesome. You got a great sidekick there.
No, I'll tell you what, I had no idea what I was getting myself into, but I'm glad I did. He's all joking aside, he's good people.
Oh yeah, he is. He is, and he's hilarious.
I hope he didn't hear me say
that. He'll raise in the chat. I did.
He'll hold that above my head for now. You said I was a nice person.
Boy, he was a tough critic towards my jokes. I don't usually get that. That's his humor too, Ghost. That was his way of saying I like it.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. So do you have anything coming up, Tex?
Basically what we talked about. I know this whole Ken Gerhardt thing. I'm hoping he's able to make the show, but
hopefully not quarantine.
Huh?
I said hopefully not quarantine coming up.
Yeah. I will tell you this. I'll give you a little teaser. I can't tell you a whole hell of a lot, but me and Jason are brainstorming on something, and if it comes to fruition, it's going to be big. It's going to be big, and it is a byproduct of this whole coronavirus thing.
Oh.
So, but we're going to flip it. We're going to turn negative into positive.
That's good. That's good. We need more of that.
And it is a show that we're going to try to put together.
That's good.
And if we end up putting this thing together, whew, we're gonna knock it out of the park, I think.
I can't wait to see it.
But we got some cool guests coming up. We got of course we got hopefully Ken Gerhardt this next Monday. We got Khaki Lackey and Cat coming up, and we've got well, hang on a second. I'll just look at my list here.
Your list.
My show schedule. We've got we got the 30th. We've got Khaki and Lackey and Cat, and then April 6th we've got Tim Parker. Now he was a homicide detective, and he's into the Kennedy assassination stuff.
Oh yeah, that's the one I'm waiting to see.
So
yeah.
He's got some inside baseball for
My
us.
dad wants to watch that one with me.
That should be a good one. And then it probably got canceled. I hadn't heard about this one yet. The Oregon conference, but it's probably canceled with everything else. But we were going to interview and we probably still will. Hopefully, interview.
Oh, that scared me.
I was looking around. What did I not sign?
That was my daughter's alarm.
I'm like, I don't have anything that sounds like that I know of. The people that actually put together the Oregon conference, the panel, we're going to have them on, and then we got to figure out something because we were going to have the Oklahoma conference recap, right?
Yeah.
So we got an open date there. You might want to come on. We got the 27th. I'm actually going to Missouri.
Yeah.
I'll be out of town, and Jason's going to
Jason's going to have that show, and he's going to tear it up while you go. He's
he will.
Party.
Right. I'll come back and everything being shred. But I'll probably get emails. What are you doing? He said this.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, stay home, Frankie. And just be safe.
And then May 4th we got Vic Cundiff. So that's going to be a good show. He's excited about that one. And then May 11th, I don't know what we're going to do. We were supposed to recap the Huntsville conference, which got canceled.
Yeah.
So
that I hate to hear that.
Man, I tell you what, I actually somebody commented on one of my on our video, actually on our show, that and told me that. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
And then I went and verified everything. I'm like, crap,
Yeah.
Of course,
I know we're all doing that with the Vegas thing.
Yeah.
And every time, I never hear Vegas. But every time somebody, did you hear they shut down Vegas? And I'm like, do y'all everyone know that that's where I'm planning on going, and y'all just trying to ruin it for me or what? I'm like, it's shut down for right now, but it ain't going to be for long. I think all the
Well, Tex, if anything goes wrong June 22nd, who wants to just come on to Vegas with?
They shut Windstar down for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they did.
Golly.
And my boss, one of my bosses, she's so upset because her birthday's coming up. And so she has a deal that got sent to her for the free buffet. And then she got $45 free play. And then there was she gets because she's a VIP deal or whatever, they're giving away cast iron skillets and all that day. Well, of course, her birthday is in 2 weeks.
Mm. And
so she gets this in the mail yesterday after she finds out that they've shut Windstar down. She's like, you've got to be kidding me. I was like, I'm sorry.
How many people?
All the casinos are shut
down. I wonder if they shut all the Louisiana casinos down.
I'm sure they have. I mean, they've even shut Vegas casinos down. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm sure. And see, I've got a trip for Shreveport, Louisiana in April. And then June, we're going to Vegas. So I'm hoping and praying this gets resolved quick.
Yeah, well, Me too, but I ain't holding my breath.
Yeah. Now,
Well,
next
darling,
month's trip,
I'm going to
Not
jump
making
over here and go to bed.
all right, Tex, thank you for coming on. And guys, there's a pinned comment up at the top, and that is Tex's link. And you can go over there and watch him and Jason every Monday night at 6:30 Central Standard Time. And you don't want to miss them.
I'm
They're
trying to get
awesome
my
shows.
work schedule changed so I can come to them. They've always got me working on Monday.
But we would love to have you.
I'm trying to get them to change it. So cross your
I can't
fingers.
always get there. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm here, but I'm working and I'm just listening.
Right? Yeah, every once in a while I'll can't go to sleep or something, and I'll lurk in your chat when you're doing your show.
Mhm.
'Cause
So
I
you
know
saying
if-
we put you to sleep, Tex?
You what?
I said you saying we put you to sleep?
No,
Probably.
not hardly. Not hardly. Because I know if I ever get started in the chat, it's done. I won't ever go to sleep.
Yeah,
So I have to lurk.
that's where I am with some of them too, because I know if I start talking or whatever, then I'm not going to go to bed. That's the way me and Twinkie are. We have to finally just say, okay, I'm going to bed.
I'll tell you what, and it really, when I changed my work schedule, because I was off, Monday and Tuesday. And so the shows on Monday were great, and
Hey, Carl.
but since they changed my work schedule, I'm working Monday and Tuesday. So it's like, and I have to get up at 3:30 in the morning to go to work.
Yeah.
So it's, but we were getting to that point to where we had, set that date and everything, and I didn't want to switch the day of the week, but we pushed it back that hour, and I thought we was going to get a lot of kickback on it, pushback on it. Really didn't. People on the East Coast loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm on the East Coast, but I'm still working.
But Tex, we appreciate you coming on tonight. We had a lot of fun as always when you're here.
Well, I appreciate you having me on. I was glad that I was off and I could make it. I was like, oh,
I am too. And you always have a link if you want to come on and say, give me a link.
Well, same here. If you ain't got nothing going on, you want to jump on, you're more than welcome.
You may regret that. We love you, Tex, and thank you so much. Congrats on the 1K and happy late birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh,
We
thank
love
you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Carl, you'll be in Vegas in early September. We'll be there in late June. Georgie, you got your phone back. I see that gloved hand.
Huh?
I see your gloved hand.
Oh.
He's in the bathroom again.
Bathroom. Thank you so much for coming in, Hooper Owl. Love and hugs.
Good night.
How are you through the veil? And how are you, Carl? Says we got 14. Well, it said 14, then it went to 12 quick. I knew I was supposed to say something.
No, it's very red.
We are doing great. We're not going to be on here much longer. I got to get. I know. I want to talk to Twinkie for a minute before I go to bed. Boy, never mind. I already read that. So if you don't have Tex and Jason, which is Trinity Paracryptic Research, make sure you get that pinned link that's up at the top there, Lynn and Seth's Adventures, and make sure you go better there. Be in New York City in June. There's the link again. Thank you, Twinkie. Okay. So, guys, remember, let's see, what is today? Wednesday. Tomorrow, Rob will be on. And then Twinkie, Entity Paranormal Investigators, will be on Friday night.
Yep.
At what time, Twinkie?
Let me try to go on a little earlier, maybe about 9:30.
9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So just make sure you got the bell on. Entity Paranormal Investigators, Butter Her Buns. And then on Saturday night, we will be back on. And me and Lainey are going to be trying a new little thing that we're going to be doing. And we're going to test it out. And then the next few weeks, we're going to be having some other people do this challenge with us. I like how Twinkie just cuts her eyes back like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. Y'all are going to love it. If you like watching us kind of eat stuff we don't normally like eating, you're definitely going to want to see it. I might try and go live more often. Cool, buddy. Just make sure you go live when we're not on so we can be there. Which I know you go to work fairly early some nights. So just make sure you always text us because I don't always get notifications for nothing.
Yeah, I want to try to go a little early Friday because I have to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning Saturday.
Yeah. So, but
Huh? What?
I
What?
can't hear you.
You can't hear Twinkie?
I can't hear Auntie.
Uh-oh. This happens always on your phone. You may have to go out and come back in.
Fine, rude.
I'm not sure if the Conjuring House is open for close or not. I know they were going to be opening.
Oh, Twinkie.
I'm just trying to
just found out
figure out
something.
What?
When you come and see me, and when you make your trip here, right now where Casey's friend Taylor lives, right at the front of their property on the side is an old abandoned house, and her brother and stuff has been in it before. Came out with scratches. Said they seen it looked like a shadow in there, and we get to go investigate it.
Oh hell yeah! Love to go
It's
there.
an old house.
Good night, old. Thank you so much for being here.
And it's not but 3 minutes from my house.
Oh, that's awesome. That would be cool.
And it's on their
I'll definitely
property,
be up for it.
Yeah. Because I said maybe I would go, one time before, and she's like, "No, I would go by myself."
Yeah.
I'll wait for you.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Through the Veils, we love making new friends with the same interests too. So you're in the right place.
Yes, you are.
I just left 1890s house. Love old. Oh yeah, definitely. We love old houses too.
I'll get a picture of it and send it to you. I'll get a picture of it, or get Casey to take a picture of it and send it to me, and I'll send it to you.
Okay, Georgie, can you still not hear?
Mm-mm.
Georgie! Georgie!
I can't hear.
Now, how can you hear that?
I can't. Auntie.
Oh no.
He's got.
But guys, just remember, Beyond Michigander Man's tomorrow night, and then Entity Paranormal Investigators Friday night, and then we'll be back on Saturday night, and you're not going to want to miss any of them.
Because we are going to do the Spirit Box Friday. We haven't done it forever.
Mom,
yes, we are. What?
I don't want to do it, but I had to talk about something, so I think I might go live Sunday.
Okay. What time?
I might.
Okay, so make sure you check or watch for George TV the Fam on Sunday too. Have the bell on. Well, stay on here, George. Don't get off there yet. Okay, guys. I appreciate y'all coming in and spending this time with us. It was so cool to have Tex and Jason on here. Y'all make sure y'all go butter their buns. You won't regret it. Amazing stories on there, amazing interviews, and amazing guys. And make sure you butter everybody's buns that's here. I found a spirit app I use. What app do you use through the veil? I use Necrophonics and the ghost hunting tool. That's the only two that I've used. But we love you guys. Y'all mean the world to us. We hope you know that. Necrophonics, yes, I love that app. And we will see y'all soon. Make sure you get everyone's buns buttered. That way you can be notified whenever they go live. Love y'all. Let me turn my camera on. Bye. Mwah. See y'all later. Love y'all. Love you, Joe. No, don't touch your gloves to your face. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.